headlines of the day. Felling trees in catchment areas make it difficult for water supply schemes to supply water to people. BJP-led government in state is FIR government, says MPCC President Kai Khangam. NIMC begins cleaning up garbage in and around Imphal city for today. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the ISTV English News. I am Priyalakshmi Langpoklakpum. Now the news in detail. Continuous tree felling in the catchment areas have caused immense hardship for the water supply schemes in Manipur to collect and store water to be supplied to the people. One of the most important water supply schemes in the state, Singdao Water Supply Plant, is facing a lot of difficulties in receiving water as there has been indiscriminate deforestation in the river basin areas. As a result, the volume of water the Singdao Water Supply Plant has been receiving in the past years has been drastically falling. Thus, the water supply plant has been facing difficulties in supplying water to the people.
Marang kaidere atopa hingnga lambi sulei lo ura su hing bazai kari kari eni to bada su hing bazai adubu zum da tikna ba tha na ba upai le ta badagi sing si challaga jolaga chara tan ba sulei aduna suku bhan.
It may be mentioned that the Department of PHE had earlier informed that if the work for changing valve of Singda Dam is not completed and if this year's rainfall gets sparser than the annual volume, there will be problem in supplying water as usual. MPCC President Kai Khangam named BJP-led government as FIR government. He was addressing the gathering at the 131st birth anniversary of Dr. N.S. Hardikar, founder of Congress Sevadal, held at Congress Bhavan. Rich floral tributes were offered to the photograph of Dr. N.S. Hardikar. General Secretary of MPCC M. Prithviraj, Hareshwar Goswami, among others, attended the observance. Speaking to the media persons, Kai Khangam further said BJP-led government in Manipur registered FIR against any person who speaks against the government to threaten them, be it reasonable or unreasonable. He said FIR registered against MLA of Wangkem constituency K. Meghachandra during the recent parliamentary elections is unreasonable. Even though the MLA used strong words, repoll held at 12 polling stations is a very clear proof that the election was not conducted free and fair. It is again shameful to identify that out of 12 polling stations where repoll was held, 5 belong to the Chief Minister's constituency. In Centre 2, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP President Amit Shah are expressing unreasonable statements that have reduced their reputation since they know the BJP will not come to power at the centre.
FIR ga sarkar wa ga ngang ya ba pon te FIR de chale da mina ka phan na ngang ba suggestion advice pirak pa ka chi ta thi ngang ma ta ta yik na ngang ma ta ta FIR san ke honorable prime minister Narendra Modi na ma ngang ki ba lekhi de lai oi khara ba sibo ma si pu thok tu ngang ba si mioi bi ki san na pa thak ta ma si ngang na di adu ma pu thok sai ba si ngon de ning ba kai rak pa ma ki future ke si le ta ba dong khalak pa Prime Minister
Since the local residents of Lamding area blocked dumping of garbage at the solid waste management plant located at Lamding from May 1 on the ground that the plant had started work without necessary infrastructure. There had been numerous piles of garbage in and around Imphal city, including Khairamban market during the past 1 week. However, the authority concerned has started removing the piles of garbage from the market areas today. The garbage is reported to be dumped at the ground at Kongpal Mutum Laikai. People have found it quite difficult to move around in the city areas for the past 1 week on account of the piles of garbage that stood here and there. The stands that emanated from the garbage piles made every passerby cover their noses with handkerchief or palm or masks. Some time back, as part of the drive to reduce plastic pollution, Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board, L. Radhakishore, has said that no plastic matter will be allowed to remain lying on the road, not even the packing cover of a sweet. What has happened to that statement, people are asking. Meanwhile, Mayor of Imphal Municipal Corporation, Laisangbam Lokeshwar, told the ISTV News that even though the residents of Lamding areas had blocked disposal of garbage at the solid waste management, the IMC removed the piles of garbage from the city areas and dumped them inside the IMC compound with the sole intention of keeping Imphal city neat and clean, and also to remove inconveniences to be faced by the people. During search of suitable spot for dumping the garbage, the IMC found a pond at Kongpal Mutum Laikai where the garbage can be dumped. Thus, the garbage from the city areas and the IMC complex were being removed, Lokeshwar said. Other NGOs have stopped removing garbage. Efforts are being made to bring an understanding between the residents of Lamding areas and the authority. Once understanding is arrived at, the garbage will be disposed at Lamding as earlier, he added.
Locality na tanba demand de akoi thabok oina pangthokpa haujagrabane moina pamisi garbage payiraga masidagi sendharakpa masumje drain ama semaga labuk lomda chenjalhandanabagi potuma plan tawani plus wall fencing ama adagi labuk ka tainabadu da lambi ama semba government gi side tagi paisa kaiba loigre wawda dudi hoji code of conduct laibagi khitang aithong asingi wani hoi temporary dam site ni khangde amani khangde matam khara Imphal city musaruragasu hoi hoji ngamnaba alternative arrangement tawne na hajabatar.
Fire broke out at a sawmill at Suknu Awang Laikai at 3 a.m. early this morning. The sawmill belonged to Nongmaitem Johnson of Suknu Awang Laikai. Inferno destroyed properties worth around Rs 50 lakhs into ashes. Head of the sawmill, Ningthaujam Yaima Choba, said fire broke out at the sawmill around 3 early this morning. Even though Suknu Fire Service along with the people attempted to douse the fire, they were unable to set the sawmill. However, the cause of fire is not yet ascertained.
Kono mai chae haibugi kono khang ko matam da di koi na gari ang kan di phung ohum ma men dang sa ma san da haw nga gi poti leite hai de koi na mai horam ba kholam ba kai ma leite adum thabak loram ga koi kono phajana waram thasil ga yum da dum halle electric wayana pusilaga electric na khai bini haraga di electric na mai hawraga chak bin hai bi aduna te engineer Kano tauraga taubane na aduna akoi ki kanana kari maram gi taure no ha bi akoi gyan ta da akoi ahum sui adu nomu gi sina dum akoi gi kano khuchuman se mahajon haidi kano sina dum nomu no dum pi bi adu akoi gi su kano lai tre hoji hangro akoi kayam wa.
Owner of the sawmill, Johnson's mother, Bina, condemning the incident, stated that earlier the sawmill was torched in 2003 and 2004, and this is the second incident. Mention may be met that St. Joseph Higher Secondary School at Suknu was set ablaze by unknown persons a few days ago. Well, it's time for a very short commercial break. We'll be back with more news. Keep watching ISTV News.
The all-new Vitara Brezza.
Welcome back after the break. Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board, also MLA of Oinam constituency, L. Radhakishore, appealed to all not to mislead people in the construction of Oinam water supply scheme. Speaking to media persons during his inspection visit at the water supply scheme, he said roads will be repaired and drinking water will be provided too. He further stated that the water supply scheme has been constructed to provide drinking water to every household within 2020. At this juncture, it is very unfortunate for some persons to lay sheds at the area assuring people to provide drinking water. He appealed to those persons not to repeat such act in future.
Leriba lengoi ase department leriba water supply gi munung de leriba lengoi ase lokthoaga lengoi ase ano sillaga ising bigani haidana hairamba ama media da masu thangnei masi su angak popo e stock tonana bagi sariba tenki sing ase ising thamdaba chahi kya surage ba karigi ising leitaba ising lakpham water source oinam da leitaba ada tengai khunu gi sing si yoroktraba palom de su kapkhanaba project leitaba hairiba sidi chahi kaya gi mamang de gi haibadi mamang gi tam ani amani gi mamang de gi ising se laktreba ting laktraba tenki aduda lengoi hapsalaga ising na kadai di laaga kadai di ising pidori no ba hoje hoje wanam prajana ising phangdana wari base ai kari toge kari dogsi ke kadai di ising logsi gi haibadi nataba masida changsalaga lengoi sillaga ising pigani haina khali base su masisu aidi angak po phawi mase
MLA El Radhakishore further said appropriate steps will be taken for the affected river and road behind the pond near Oinam water supply scheme.
Sahi yankai gi mamang da tawgi pukhi ase tawbi daba semjan daba maram oidana ising thamba yaramdre maram masina ehakna department kaujaraga hairiba pukhi ase akoi semdaba yadre sarkar gi phan ngai ba yararoi akoi kan hona si haidana si simak tawbuni loinana hoji hoji mafam mesida ising thamiba sina akoi gi surrounding na leriba oinam gi maximum akoi ising si pibani tawriba se ai munna khangi hoji hoji akoina pukhi ase tawraba matungda pukri sigi mataida phajana semakpa matamda khara kha thugai bi yanghai bai basidi anongo pukri ma taw bai base hongna sani training one chanana bagi project te yaure pesa su leire thabok su horagani asibu lambi chatpa yadre pukri tawna maram oidana kanana dai puni hai basidi masidi khajitang bhap tamande
Apunba Irai Park Mahairoi Sinpanglop AIMS and DESAM jointly organized one-day discussion program on conduction of higher secondary examinations, problems and its remedial measures at Manipur State Guest House, Sanjintong today. Principals, vice principals, head masters and teachers of different higher secondary schools and colleges attended the discussion program. Vice President of DESAM Addition said the discussion was organized to avoid inconveniences and errors in higher secondary examination conducted by Council of Higher Secondary Education to prevent from such circumstances and free and fair conduct of examinations.
अखोइना डिस्कशन से अखोइना ngasi khanan nena jaga dori base Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur na lauraga pangthokliba higher secondary examination asida thengnaba tongan ba examination si conduct tawda hakthena na saruk yakiba tongan examination center singi akoi officer in charge sing assistant officer in charge akoi supervising officers amadi council gi flying squad team chatpa yawbi khiba akoi gi oja sing masi mayam sing so punna khanan neinaraga hariba examination pangthona hona da thengna giba awaba problem mayama amadi madubu matang tarak pa sahi singna pangthoro ko matamda hena phagakadaba adu makhalgi suggestion sing se akoina launanabagi pandamda akoina ngasigi discussion se pangthok chabane oja singna thambiramba problem mayam gi remedial measures sing akoina Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur da akoina submit tawjaraga pisan jaraga ha lakadore examination sing da madu akoina implement tawnanaba Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur taksin jagani.
Chairman of Sangai Bazar Hyangthang KH Inauba extended financial assistance to family members of deceased Ningthaujam Ithoibi, 22 son of late in Manglemba of Nongmaikong Makhalaikai. It may be recalled that N. Ithoibi died after the boat in which he was sailing capsized in Imphal River at Nongmaikong Makhalaikai during the sudden storm that hit the state on April 28. Chairman of Sangai Bazar TH Inauba visited the family members of the deceased today. He wished the departed souls of 3 persons who died during storm at Mapitil Dam and boat capsize incident and another person at Nongmaikong boat capsize incident to rest in peace in heavenly abode. However, he said it is very unfortunate that both ruling and opposition members have not visited the bereaved family members of the person who died in Nongmaikong boat capsize incident.
Maramaduna matung tarakpada Manipur lengakna amasung tongan civil society amasung tongan miyosingna Manipur mafam khudimakta thodok wathok khudimakta akoi punna mateng pangminasi akoi punna hingminasi.
Lecture program on how to become a great doctor, keeping an eye on the frequent unwanted incidents that occur between doctor and family members of patients was held at the mini auditorium of RIMS. Additional Secretary of Ministry of Health and Financial Advisor Dr. D.S. Gangwar spoke as guest speaker. The rector of REAMS, Professor A. Santa, said unwanted incidents occur due to communication gap between doctors and patients. The main reasons for the incidents are non-inclusion of certain curriculums in medical syllabus. Communication skill has to be given more focus in the curriculum, as well as frequent training program on how to deal with patients should be organized.
Curriculum the York to me, Dr. Erkanda Kang Pangak the Yamana, Adana, quick curriculum the Hudson Bureau, the Kalib the Ampagania. So in the doctor we say how to suture it, how to do operation, how to start IV drip. This is called psychomotor. Last one is affinitive, how you feel about patient, feel about empathy, rather than sympathy about the, how to communicate toward it. So this is a train quite long, and then how we ask the exam like this. So how to communicate become more important than the real other things. So because whatever that cognitive, whatever the knowledge, you can learn so many things from the so many different sources. But then how to communicate is the thing you have to be in there. So training programs should be more on the, for doctors' profession as such, we should be concentrated on the empathy about the patients.
Moirang Tim Ngongo, 25 of Laimara Mamang Laikai, was found dead today at Laimara Mamang Laikai under the jurisdiction of Numbal Police Station. Timor Police Department and Forensic Science rushed to the spot and caved the body at REAMS mortuary after investigation. Police have registered a case and some persons were interrogated in connection with the incident. Late Ngongo was married and was survived by a 3-year-old son. Imphal West Commando conducted cordon and search operation at Maharani Bridge, Jiri Parking, Hindu Hotel, Kakulong Bridge and areas from Kaisampat to Wahingbam Laikai. Around 180 persons were verified one by one. At least 11 persons without proper identification documents were handed over to City Police for further verification. Radiant E-Ride, a unit of Radiant Group located at Sega Road, Konjing Hazari, Laikai, Imphal West has signed a memorandum of understanding with Wuxi Yadia Export Import Co. Limited, number 515, Jishan Road, Anzan Street, Jishan District, Wuxi, Jiangsu, China, for application to Electric Vehicle Strategic Partnership for Northeast Region, India. This was informed by Administrative Officer of the group in a press release. The MOU will establish a type of partnership between Radiant E-Ride and Wuxi Yadia Export Import Co. Limited. As per the MOU, the Radiant E-Ride will start the setup of the infrastructure in an initial round of consignment order from Wuxi Yadia Export Co. Limited, with a mission to be a strategic business partner for Northeastern region in the first phase, and then for India in future dealing with electric scooters and bikes, the press release stated. On the other hand, former candidate of Moirang constituency Thongam Shanti has handed over purified water plant that began supplying safe drinking water at Kwakta Gram Panchayat Ward number 1, 2 and 3 today. The purified water plant was constructed under the financial assistance of Thongam Shanti at an estimated cost of around Rs 2.5 lakhs. Member of Ward number 3, AMD Samu, and representatives of Moirang Kendra Progressive Fund attended the handing over function held at Kwakta today. Thongam Shanti said, in spite of repeated appeals to the time-to-time representative of the constituency, the water plant was constructed on a trial basis after consultation with PHE department. The plant aims to supply water to around 200 houses. Thongam Shanti expressed happiness to know that Ward member Muhammad Samu will begin measures to construct 10,000 liters capacity water storage tank that will provide water for 4 hours a day. Meanwhile, there are incidents in which people find small leeches and other pollutants in the drinking water supplied by the PHED. In another such incident, dirty water reportedly flowed out of the tap that comes from the water reservoir located at Irompukri Mapan. People found the dirty water at Sega Road, Thauda Bhabok Laikai today. Attention of the authority concerned has been drawn by the people to check whether the dirty water has been seeped into the water through broken pipe here and there of the reservoir itself. Before we end this bulletin, let's do a quick recap of the headlines once again. Felling trees in catchment areas make it difficult for water supply schemes to supply water to people. BJP-led government in state is FIR government, says MPCC President Kai Khangam. NIMC begins cleaning of garbage in and around Impal city for today. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.